Hi, welcome to Rose Colored Mother. I'm Kat and I'm here to tell my story as promised. I'll start right at the beginning. On a cold winter's night several decades ago, I was born to a demon. The night I was born has always been one of my mother's favorite stories to tell. However, unlike normal mothers who have tug at your heartstrings type stories about the first time they held their baby, my mother's memories of that night proved to be a little darker. Let's rewind a bit first. My mother, since childhood, had always wanted 8 kids. Seriously, that was her dream. See, 8 is her favorite number, and that many babies may have been enough narcissistic supply even for her. So she'd had my brother in her early 20s and had been trying and hoping for another baby for years. 4 miscarriages later, one which was considerably far along and traumatic for her, and she was beginning to lose hope. She'd even tried adopting, but being a single mother in between marriages proved to be very unhelpful in that aspect. So when she met my dad, I believe they began trying quite quickly. Talking about my parents' sex life is more than awkward, but unfortunately, I know a lot about it.
Did your parents have a good sex life?
Well, the trying proved unsuccessful, leading to even more conflict and frustration in an already complicated marriage. So, my mom gave up. She had grown weary and disappointed, and she got birth control pills. She was waiting to get her next period to take them. But instead, surprise, surprise, she got me. The daughter she had been dreaming of her entire life. I mean, when she was pregnant, she wouldn't even consider that she was having a boy. It was just, she had already had one. I was having a girl. She needed a daughter to live vicariously through, someone to become her mini me.
Mini me, you complete me.
So after 12 years of praying and wishing and hoping, I was finally born. And I was immediately a disappointment. See, I was born angry. And come to think of it now, I mean, it makes perfect sense. How could I not have been angry after 9 months in that hellhole?
It was an eternity.
I get the narcissists don't understand empathy, but to have no consideration for your newborn, I mean, childbirth is harder on the baby. And I say that as a woman who took 4 damn days to give birth. And that's a story for a different time or never. Like their heads get all squished and deformed, the poor things. And not to mention that my journey was through a particularly treacherous and well traveled canal, mind you. I mean, who knows what treasures previous suitors had left behind.
Treacherous, cold.
Anyways, nope. No empathy at all. But here's what went down. So angry. You are my little demonessa. Like, my mother took one look at me and thought, "Demon! Demon!" For reference, this was me. I mean, a little mischievous looking, maybe. Not exactly Rosemary's baby.
Told everybody she felt like I was Rosemary's baby.
But my mother looked at her innocent newborn baby and thought,
That baby's got the heart of a demon.
I mean, I guess maybe there were some signs during the pregnancy?
Please, please.
No. Actually, she had a wonderful pregnancy. Trust me, I would have known if anything had gone wrong. She would have loved to blame me. Oh, wait, there was this one minor thing. I was very emotional. Yeah, okay, Mom. I don't know a single woman who didn't get emotional when they were pregnant. I was, by her own admission, the quickest, easiest, and least painful birth of all three of her kids. Nevertheless, I was a demon baby.
You don't want a demon baby.
But the scariest part of all was yet to come. Here's the rest of what happened immediately following my birth. You are my little demonessa. But if you're my little demonessa, I'm just gonna have to be the big demon in order to deal with you. Literally the first conversation she had with me. I mean, she set the tone for our life together. And I truly do believe that she is evil, if not possessed by some sort of demon. And I do have a very specific story in mind I'll tell another time. But, let's just say that I was born a demon baby. Let's say she was right, and I was, and maybe still am, a demon. Okay? How is her becoming the bigger demon going to help anything? Okay, like think about the MLK quote about darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. So how was her becoming the bigger demon going to drive out my darkness? I mean, spiritually, she was way off.
Who likes short shorts?
I like short shorts.
Those guys are way off.
So I hope you enjoyed the story of the night I was born. Like I said, it was always one of Mom's favorites to tell at parties, family gatherings, to friends, anyone who would listen, really. She was my little demonessa. Mom, you've got to stop telling that story. That isn't even a real word. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Demoness might be a word. Demonessa makes no sense at all. Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
So what's the moral of the story? Never let anyone tell you who you are. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll leave you with some actual footage of my parents at the hospital trying to figure out what my name should be.
How about demon spawn baby Satan Dwyer?